If you're not going to abide by the Constitution and the law of the land, then I'm not interested in speaking with you. No, they're more interested in us being searched, wearing masks, and a whole bunch of other unlawful nonsense. For safety, right? Just doing our job for safety. It's the same thing that the Nazis said.
I've got one that can see.
I'm the schizophrenic, crazy person who's living in hallucination.
This black mark, this manifestation of exaggerated delinquency, has exceeded the boundaries of rational behavior within and without the legal.
God damn it, Paul.
That is the very basis of our freedom and way of life.
Oops, that's you.
Make respectability sound disrespectful.
Got it.
I never claimed to be a likable motherfucker. You're either going to love me, respect me, fear me, but you're never really going to like me. I have rights and you have duties and obligations, sir, and you will uphold your duties and obligations today, sir. Would you like to tell me about what you believe that I have to do? It's only till you come more into yourself and higher self that you start to like me and what I do. Legal is not lawful, sir. They're not the same thing. There's a big misunderstanding in this country. That's the work we're doing now. But most people, till they come to that point, they're never going to like me. I'm not a likable person. I don't have to be. You motherfuckers who think that life's about being liked, you got a wake-up call coming. Life ain't about being likable. This is about true care/love, and this is about honorability and what's right. And oftentimes, when you truly care and you do what's right, you're unlikable by most folks. Did you not get the last 4 years simulation?
You must be wearing a mask to enter.
Sure, that's policy. When I was standing on what's right and the law and the mask and all the rest of it, everyone said I was unlikable. We do not need to leave, ma'am. You have no authority here, ma'am. One thing they can't say now, fast forward, is that I wasn't love-able or respect-able. We're not here to tear anyone down. We're here to provide a platform for all men and women who care about this country and the rights of this country and the spiritual principles and philosophy behind this country. It was only because I love the truth and myself and my fellow man that I was able to respect that truth and to hold it in high regard and not fold to a system that seeks to take our fucking soul. I'm on foundational principles here. I'm flagging online. Not gang-related, God-related, quote-unquote. We need men who do what's true and what's right, regardless of the outcome. We need women who foster that their men do what's true and what's right, regardless of outcome. Stop this nice, kind, polite, fake-ass shit. It's going nowhere. I'd rather you say what you really think and feel, and I'd rather you hold us all accountable. Yeah, what's up? We're fellow man and woman. What are we about? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What's the play? What's the move? Oh, you guys want to do ignorance and arrogance and projection and rejection and infidel behavior. I'm calling you the fuck out and I'm getting you on record for doing what you are. You've been asked lawfully to stop interfering with the rights of the people. I'm about success. I'm about movement. I'm about growth. I'm about novelty. I've accepted life on life's terms. You motherfuckers haven't. You're living in your own world with your own clownish identification group, and it's going nowhere. You're completely artificially manufactured and manipulated into something that's pretty much mankind.
All non-essential businesses will be asked to close.
Non-essential. They didn't deem you that. The people showed they were that.
Although people are being very compliant, they want to, quote, tighten the screws.
So the master said, you're non-essential because you've all lived like that and acted like that for so long.
If you are sick or not feeling well, stay home.
The more we shut up and go along to get along, the more they're going to keep tightening the noose to the point where you're going to wake up at some point one day and have little to no options. Why live like that? So let's stop bullshitting ourselves and each other and playing games, and let's move forward in what's true and what's right. I'm here to alter my life and be an example and inspiration if I can be, and surrender the rest. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. Do you want to do what I've done for the right reasons and end up potentially where I end up? Or do you want to live on your fucking knees and be a pet fucking slave for the rest of your life? I'm done. And I'm asking you folks to come out of it and be done with me. You want to make me out to be the evil bad guy rather than the hero of the story, as if they're not one and also separate? The alpha and omega all at once, paradoxically? Guess what? The crack is where the light enters. You raised me in darkness and hell. By the time I saw the light of truth, I was midway through my life. I could contend that from then on out, I've lived a faithful existence. But what's the difference? What I've done, it's about how I've been perceived, how they've made an enemy out of me, how I've been characterized as an outcast Sov terrorist, while the sovereign citizens in uniform are terrorizing everyone. So I am a necessary evil to the system because I was raised in darkness and molded by it. And then at some point, I was shown the light and given an opportunity for redemption. You folks don't see the method to my madness or the method to God's madness. Right? You don't see how it applies. Holly Boy doesn't have the degree. He doesn't want to join the society and culture. He doesn't want to fit in and do what the rest of them do. Yeah, you're damn right I don't. And you should be thankful for people like me. Because if it wasn't for the minority of folks like me, just like your founders, there would be deeply in fucking genocide slavery. Some instinct, intuition inside of me from day one has kept me away from these people and kept them away from me. Right? And while when they do get near me, they judge me and condemn me and punish me, I can't be more thankful and grateful because I see why. This is the walking, living dead on all levels. This is who's meant to be chewed up and spit out by the Luciferian beast system. So yeah, we have our moments of doubt during persecution and prosecution, but upon introspection and reflection, we realize this is exactly what God formed us to do and be. I wouldn't have it any other way. So you better start searching for the thing inside of you that's inside of me that calls us all back to what we need to be doing rather than what we want to be doing, ignoring the important stuff. I'm really convinced that over the next 4 to 5 years, we're going to see economic downturn. We're going to see a Greater Depression 2.0. We're going to see a huge shift in power and value and resources. You'll see what I'm talking about at some point. Go look at the inflation. Go look at the same cart you had 4 years ago with the same items in it online. It's tripled. And they don't understand where we're at and what it all means. If folks do not get on record now with the common law and universal law and rights and freedom and principles and throw themselves on the gears of this system, I believe you're going to see fascism, collectivism, and genocide and the likes you have never seen it before. With all this technology and everything that's set up and how interconnected it is and how duped out and gullible and naive and powerless the majority are, I think you're going to see a worldwide event that's not going to be forgotten. The Third Reich essentially was a medical tyranny run amok. Taking people, putting them away, doing experiments on them. You guys are addicted to the dopamine rush of doing slavery every day and having domination and control over your fellow man, and it's fucking pathetic.
We are marshaling the full power of the federal government to protect the American people.
You folks have lost your minds, and you think I'm the crazy one. I'm checking everybody in this motherfucker day in and day out. I will speak the judgment and condemnation the force of creation is bringing down on all your goofy asses. And no, I don't like doing it, but it's what I'm here to do. So all the better. You want to make an enemy out of me for bringing that message? Good luck. When you see it manifest in physical form, you know I was speaking the fucking truth. That's how that works.